Hola, 'tis I, Alicia. How are you? I hope you're doing good. I hope that's amazing. Well, for 2022. Okay, so what do I want to look into today? Mr. T has been speaking quite a bit about being on the brink of the WW3. Hello. And it's kind of a interesting thing. So I don't know if you watch the rallies. I watched probably most of them. There might have been a couple I've missed, but and I see his little memos or whatever he puts out, and this theme is a theme that keeps popping up more frequently. So do we need to have concern about this? Like, is this like a legit thing? We need to worry about WW3? I mean, we have the demented dummy in the basement being orchestrated, or his moves orchestrated by puppet masters. However, let's see. I mean, I'm wondering here. I'm wondering. So let's go switch it over. All right. First things first. Let's see. Is there a possibility of a WW3 happening? Or what's the odds on this? Or general information about this happening soon? Alright, so it's interesting. Oh dear, this camera is way too bright. Let me turn you off. There we go. Too mucho. Okay. Okay, good news. I don't see the tower card. Bad news is there's definitely going to be the fear of it. Because we look like we have, like, here's our happy foundation, our Four of Wands, there's happiness. But getting there is not going to be without some sadness, and it's going to be delayed. Okay? That's what I'm first seeing here. We have some heartbreak here, and paired with the troublemaker little shithead underneath it. So this feels very much like nudging, like constant nudging, trying to push the things into a WW3. It doesn't look like it goes through, though. It's like it stops. It stagnates here. Okay? This is Six of Swords in reverse. It stops. There's peace after trouble. It looks like we might just like tiptoe right up to the edge of the cliff. And then we're going to tiptoe it back. The leadership's definitely lost its way. I don't know that it really lost its way. This is probably where it's always going. But this is a plan. So some kook has a plan to do this. But we're definitely going to be imbalanced. There's two imbalance cards right next to each other. So the world's going to be feeling upside down. This feels like this will be something that feels imminent. This is going to feel like this is something that's going to be legit scary time. So, yeah, we want to ding, 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 push it right up to the edge. It doesn't, I see that there's a stop here, but doesn't mean we're not going to push it right up to the edge. Angelite. It is a gentle crystal that can be used to help you connect with your spiritual team, asking that you are supported and divinely guided. And I will tell you with Angelite, it is a throat chakra stone, but more than that, this is like a really super gentle, calming, peaceful stone. And I would say, if I was you, I would get a piece of Angelite and turn it into your own pendulum. I have one of my favorite pendulums is this one that was actually originally a necklace that my sister-in-law got me. Come on, camera. There we go. Has a little piece of selenite on top. But, however, this pendant that I turned into a pendulum has been one of the most accurate of pendulums I've ever had. So, I would say I'd get yourself a piece of Angelite and make yourself a pendulum. But beyond that, anytime that you want to call in your spirit team, your guardian angels, you want to feel some peace and calm, I would get you some of this. Angelite. Perfect for calling in your angels. Let's look up I'm going to look it up here on my tarot cards. Let's look into the possibility of them using the ultimate devices of destruction that start with the letter N. It's a 4-letter word. The next letter would be U. Then you can follow that with a K, and then it would end it out with the E. So, what are we looking at in terms of getting to the threat of those? That has also been mentioned at the rallies that he's having, talking about building up the military and replenishing, refreshing, whatever you do with those type of implements. So, are we on the brink of having a war with some big, devastating implements? If you get my drift. Are we going to be on the edge of nuclear war? I think one of those, was that George W. who would say things all weird? I think he might have said that word weird once. Okay. Have an ace. Yes. But again, it looks like going to a precipice. But again, it's like there's going to be a lot of fear around this, but it's almost like, but it doesn't move forward. It's ongoing drama, stress, deception, lies, just, constant crap about it. But there's a stall. There's a stall. There's a stall. Somehow, somewhere, some way, there's some type of clarity about the situation and everybody's happy that this has been avoided. However, this does look like this is something that is on the table. Okay, let's see, because I'm curious. It shows like that's a stall, or like it delays so that it doesn't happen. Does that mean that there's, I don't know, one let off? Is that possible? Could you let off one and not destroy the world? You could. Will there be any? Let's just say any. Will there be any of those types of weapons let's say, detonated? Are you going to have any detonations? Okay, so first things first, we have to pay our sneaky snacker tax. Oh, sneaky snacker tax. If you'd like to be a part of the sneaky snacker team, you can hit the button down below and join us and get some cool little custom emojis to use. So, what do we have? No. So it doesn't look like anything actually gets exploded, we'll say. Who knows what we're going to hear in the mainstream. Nothing they say is true. We have two no's, actually. It looks like whoever's trying to push this gets caught and stopped, like we saw earlier. Caught and stopped. Like they're caught and stopped. Like, these things are secure. Like, they're not falling into the wrong hands. I don't know. So, don't ask me. I don't know who has the football. That stuff, I don't know. We know who's supposed to have the football, but we also know that would be horrible if that was true, that you gave the football to a demented demon in a basement. But, it still looks like we're getting to this point where people are like, this is going to mind fuck people. This is a tipping point, and it's going, without the happening, this is mind fucking for people. This is not going to, it's still not good. This is like, I wouldn't be surprised that there's going to, if there was a bunch of people who decided to vote themselves off planet Earth. You get my drift. That this is this pushes some people right over the edge. It's too much to handle. It's kind of so this would tell me that it's like a real threat that is played up so much so that everybody's shitting their pants. But at some point, before, even though this can't happen, apparently it can't happen, but then we're starting over. So this feels like there's a new way forward after this. This almost feels like, if I had to guess, this would be like the final straw of the El Diablo's in charge. But it's interesting because it looks like they don't have the keys. They don't have the access, but they think they can push it with information, I guess, or media or whatnot. Let's ask that question. What can we know? Do the, everybody's favorite, the globalists, the DS, the Eyes Wide Shut crew, the demons, seemingly in charge. Do they have the football? That's how we'll say it. Do they? They think they do. They think they do. They don't have it. this feels almost like they think that they've been given the football, but it's not what they think it is. Like it's I don't know what the hell's in it, but the codes or the keys, I don't know. They think they do, but they'll find out they don't. Like, I think they're that nuts that they would push the button or give it a go or whatever the hell they would do. At some point they will find out they don't have what they think they have. Yeah, they don't have access to it. Somebody has made sure that they don't have access to it, because they are trying to work together to make this happen. Because this is them trying to push everybody into submission. But they think they have it. But you have the tower in reverse, avert disaster, it's security. So they think they have it, they don't have it. But okay, so they think they do, they don't. Okay. However, that's not going to stop them from creating a storyline that they have it, or pushing others trying to use it. Okay, let's see. Is it possible that the Eyes Wide Shut crew, are they going to push another country into using their weapons? If you get my drift. No, they're not. They're not going to force somebody else to do it. The other powers that have access to these types of things are not going to be... it's almost like they're waiting for this to happen. So whoever else has these types of implements, they're waiting for this to happen. Because they know that the other side has limited resources. They don't have access to it, allegedly, for entertainment purposes. Tarot card reading. Disclaimer. No, and it's also an interesting thing, because it's almost like, well, it's mutually assured destruction, right? So, no, they don't want to. They know that they're like... It's almost like they know that these ones don't have it. They know that our Eyes Wide Shut crew don't have access to it. This is like... There's something else, though, that they're like kind of struggling with, the fact that these people are so diabolical, nutty. But it does look like the other powers that be, that perhaps also have the same power in terms of weapons, they are going to dance in terms of rhetoric, talking. So yes, it looks like this is going to get to scary town, but what I'm seeing here says not going to happen, but it's going to get pushed to the edge of Scary Town. So I wasn't around for, what was that, Bay of Pigs? So I don't know how scary that got. If you were, tell me in the comments below. I think that was a similar type situation. But yes, it looks like they want to it's not going to happen, but it's not going to stop them from trying to push out the narrative to, well, okay, what is their, why does the DS want to push it to this? Why did the Eyes Wide Shut crew, what is their desire in getting us to the brink of self-destruction or whatever? Why do they want to threaten or provoke this type of WW trace? Let's see. Alright, little fuckers. Because they're going to be getting pushed into a corner. This is a marketing plan, as diabolical and sick and twisted as it is. This is their way to keep their fucking shit, their secrets. Like, when they get pushed to their furthest back corner of their little demonic cell where they do all their little shitty things, it's because their secrets are soon to be revealed. Like important secrets, apparently. The truth about who they are is, like, imminent to be revealed. So this is why they want to push this. This is the ultimate thing of, like, we have to get the attention off us, so now we need to focus on, you know, the end of everything with the WW trace. Okay. They think this is going to work. They're working together. Feels like other people also know about this in terms of what the Eyes Wide Shut crew is doing. There's other people that know about this. They feel this is a very secure plan to getting the public to ignore what they're doing and to focus on this dangerous impending doom they're trying to stir up. It doesn't work, so they're disappointed. But this is how they're going to defend themselves as things move forward. Information's like, they're going to be right up against that corner, back up against the wall, and boom, that's why they want to push this. So this is like their last strategy. Okay. Well, that's rather spooky, scary. Anyhow, say a prayer every day, every night. Say a prayer. I do. I hope you do too. And with that, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a like, and I will see you next time. Adios.